what temperature to add inserts for hot process soap. I have a student with me today. Introduce yourself via voice.
This is Tony.
He says, this is Tony. All right, he says, that's all you're getting.
Tony from Tennessee.
Tony from Tennessee. All right, so you're doing a one-on-one class. That's right. And so we have got the temperature of this hot process soap. If you add super fats, we have already added the super fats, and we get the temperature to 170. And then this is our cut up soap that's bright colored, but any soap inserts that you're using, whether it be cold process that you've cured or whatever, you're just going to stir them in at 170. At 170, you can't use tiny things or they will melt. And so basically, you're just stirring the inserts in and digging around into the bottom. There we go. To get this up. Now, because you've added the inserts to the soap, your temperature of your soap normally drops by 10 degrees. Sometimes it'll be a slight fluctuation, but basically it'll usually, and I find that swirling the thermometer in the hot soap gives me a better record or reading than when I just just hold it still. And so this was at 170. It's harder to swirl around when you got these inserts in here. So now we are coming up at 153, 4, maybe 5. Yeah, 155. And we had to get to at least 160 to add our essential oils. So that means we can add our essential oils because the soap, the inserts cooled my soap down. Now, so if I had added the inserts right at 160, then what would have happened? My soap would have cooled too cool and I might have issues molding it. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my essential oils in. And this can be a little bit more difficult because you've got to stir the essential oils real slow and slowly blend them in like this right here. And you just keep doing it. Right now you see all these shiny glossy areas. When it goes back to a normal opaque look, such as similar to this, see how glossy that is compared to non-glossy? I mean, this still has some shine to it, but see how glossy that is? So with this, we're just gonna keep stirring it really well until we get back to that opaque look, and that means that all of our essential oils are absorbed. With this also, remember, you put the chunks in too small or too soon on the temperature and they melt and you get these smears through the soap of this melting in it. If you're wanting that kind of thing, that's something you could play with. You can put them in at 180 and then you'll get some melting and smearing. But on this particular bar, I just wanted the chunks to be in the bar very prettily and not be melted and blended or alter the color of this soap here. All right, that's how you do it.